Alright, welcome back to another video. I'm just going to go ahead and do a June recap. That way you can kind of see what purchases I made or how much my shares have gone versus the last video, and then some new acquisitions. So let's go ahead and start off with the Lego inventory. I'm posting these sets on eBay, but I'm also recording them and posting them on a channel. It's linked below in the last video. I'll try to link it in this one as well, about what sets I have. That way if I want to look back at it in the future when I preferably don't have most of these sets, I can see kind of what I had and see if I have any regrets or whatever. But I basically decided that it cost me more to hold these sets on hand than it would be to invest in something like SCHD, where I make the percentage. I get some stock appreciation from it, and I don't have to hold anything physical. I can just buy and sell at any given time. Okay, so price sold for these sets and then price paid. So if I go ahead and highlight all of these and unselect a couple of these that I don't have listed / haven't sold, the sum is 176, and then for the price sold, we're at 301. So that's a good $131 profit or so. So again, I'm not holding anything now, so it's nice to just have that money, and that is going right back in the market. Let's go ahead and hop in the dividend tracker. So for this, let's make this a little bit smaller. I don't know what my cost basis was last episode. I think it was around the 35-ish $100 mark, so we are up a little bit. I also did add a couple more positions. So 4,200 cost basis, 43 for the market value, so we're up a little bit on that. 127 bucks, 3%, and then 6.26 for the dividend yield with a yield on cost of 6.45. So one thing is our daily average money income earned is 74 cents. I think it's only about 20 cents the last episode, so we made a pretty good jump there, but you'll see why. And it's not necessarily the safest way to do this, but basically why I'm doing it that way is just to get some extra income to kind of funnel into the other stuff while I'm still making money. That way when it's time to retire, whenever that time may be, I have more stable income like Visa and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and hop into the position. So I've added quite a few, maybe not quite a few, but quite a few for me. So Vanguard, the VOO, I am at 4.39 shares with an average cost of 543, 1760 shares for JQ, 2010 for SCHD, and that's 20.10, not 2010. And then United Health Group, we're just inching our way up there. It is an expensive stock, so I'm not buying too much of it. I think all of these stocks here, I have $15 buys every Monday. And then there's a couple more like Symbiotic that I have also in my portfolio, but I'm not including those just because they don't have a dividend. So you can see that I just have a little amount of each of these. If we go ahead, and one of the things that I like to look at, and I think one of the things that I will show is, so the annual dividend income. So we are expected right now, if the portfolio just stayed as it is, to make $270 per year, which is pretty good. But the total dividends received is something that we'll keep an eye on too. That way we can see and factor in our total return. So we're down on a couple positions. Market return, we're even down on some of these, but because of the dividends, we are making that up. Now, lastly, I just want to look at the dividend log here. So for June, we only received 3 payments. I thought I was going to get one for VOO, but unfortunately we did not. It's going to get paid out tomorrow, I think, and I'm recording this on the 1st of July. So that will be included for July's payout. So July will probably be pretty low. I don't know if it'll beat this month, but I think I'm expecting a Missy payout too. So we'll see. And then if we go ahead and total all of that, we made $16.53 for June. So hopefully each month we can just kind of keep going up and up. Of course, if I'm buying Misty, my goal is to get to 100 shares. I think I only have 2 right now. So I want to get to 100 shares. That's going to obviously increase my income. And then I'm going to start selling either calls or puts on it just to make a little bit extra income. So that's my goal right now. And that will obviously add money to the other things in my portfolio, since that'll just drip into whatever my lowest stock is. So that's the whole portfolio. That's what's going on with the Legos. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick update. I'm not sure if I'm going to do these like weekly, monthly, whatever I might be, but for sure we'll do a monthly recap that we can keep up to date and see how the portfolio is growing. So if you subscribed or stuck around, thanks for doing so, and we will see you again on the next update.